certainly want to welcome you out. Would you please stand for the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen, Lord.
Thanks for coming out. On behalf of Nimishillen Township, I am George Kiko, the president. Jennifer Leone, vice president. Don Keefe is also up here as trustee. Todd Bosley, fiscal officer, over here on the left. Rich Peterson, fire chief, is here, back in town. Jamie May, our road superintendent, and Jeff Shipman, our zoning inspector. Everybody is here. We appreciate you coming. First off, we'll get right into the agenda. Fire, go ahead. Rich, you're up.
First item is a resolution to hire Christine Miller as a part-time probationary dispatcher at an hourly rate of $16.50 per hour, effective 10/13/23.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Have a motion to second. Voting, please.
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
Second is a resolution to change the employment status of firefighter Alexandria Brown from full-time to part-time, effective 10/7/23, and pay any unused accruals.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Have a motion to second. Voting, please.
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
Third is a resolution to approve the August 2023 fire report. We had 111 emergency incidents in the month.
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion to second. Voting.
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
Number four is a resolution to approve the September 2023 fire report with 148 emergency incidents for the month.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion to second. Voting, please.
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
All right. Anything else, Rich?
That's it, thank you.
Okay. On to the road. Jamie?
Number five, a resolution to accept October 12th, 2023 road report.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion to second. Voting, please.
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
Number six, a resolution to approve repair of the main lift bracket on the New Holland tractor by the Dexter Company of 4933 Sitzer Road, Cyrus, Ohio, 44820, for the cost not to exceed $4,000 plus shipping.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Have a motion to second. Voting, please.
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Thank you. Fiscal officer Todd?
Number seven, approve the minutes for the September 28th, 2023 trustees meeting.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Have a motion to second. Voting?
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
Number eight, approve payment to Ohio Billing for September 2023 fees in the amount of $2,619.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Have a motion to second. Voting?
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
Number nine, approve to amend appropriations from general 1000 to 1000-110-360 in the amount of $7,000 to pay the yard waste costs.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Have a motion to second. Voting, please?
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
That's all I have.
Okay. Anything else? Zoning. Jeff Shipman.
10, resolution accept the October 12, 2023 zoning report.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Have a motion to second. Voting?
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
And resolution 11, accept the September 2023 monthly forestry report.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Have a motion to second. Voting, please?
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
Okay, on to the trustees. Jennifer?
Okay, motion to reappoint Reagan Starkey to the Board of Zoning Commission to serve a 5-year term from January 1, 2024 through December 31st, 2028.
Second.
Have a motion to second. Voting, please?
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
Okay, number 13, I motion to enter into a cooperative agreement with Osnaburg and Paris Townships to chip and seal Parks Avenue with Nimishillen Township's cost not to exceed $52,564.50 plus any in-kind work needed to be done to prepare the road. Note, 53% of the project is in Nimishillen Township and the state of Ohio will pay half the cost.
Second.
Have a motion to second. Voting, please?
George.
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
And Don.
Yes.
And that resolution, we've been working with Paris Township and Osnaburg Township, Jamie, and their road superintendents. So it's actually $100,000 to Nimishillen Township to do about 4 miles of Parks Avenue, our sections of Parks Avenue. The state We applied for the grant. They think it's pretty likely that we'll get it because it's cooperation with the other townships. So when you cooperate, they like to give money to where they're kind of sharing resources and sharing things. So they've all passed their resolutions in the other townships too, but hopefully that'll save us about $50,000 for next year. The money would come in next year. So thank you. Discussion of yard waste hours. I know it's getting dark. We have it open till 7. 7 o'clock now. It's pretty dark. About 6:30 it's getting dark. You want to bump it back to like 5? What do you think, Don?
Yeah, it's getting that time. Time
Yeah.
changes just around the corner too, so.
7 to 5, and then we want to talk about fall hours increasing, Sundays, or wait and see how things kind of happen. We did that last year, remember?
We did Sunday, yeah. I wonder, would it be better to do a weekday just because of the overtime on Sunday? To try to reduce the cost a little bit, or do you think Sunday's the way to go?
That's up to the board. I mean, if you wanna try to cut back on a little bit on the money,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do Sunday, but if you.
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, what's there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just
And
to
what-
give them enough time to
Yeah.
scooch.
And I mean, the leaves aren't falling yet, but it's gonna be,
They're gonna drop.
2 weeks from now,
I
we're
know.
gonna be falling pretty fast, so maybe by the next meeting we'll
Monday,
add,
Wednesday,
we're now on Wednesday and Saturday, right?
Right.
So we move those to 7 to 5, and then maybe add, Monday,
Go Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
no Sunday,
Save us a little bit.
One
without Sunday.
We have the
problem
box
with Monday is we get pretty backed up.
the boxes, well,
Yeah.
pushing from the weekend,
Oh,
Yeah, they have to come pick it up and
You
swap
don't
them
pick
out.
it. You
yeah.
don't pick it
Tuesday
up.
would be better.
Tuesday, Thursday? That's gonna throw people out. though.
Right, we don't,
Tuesday,
we wanna keep Wednesday,
Wednesday.
Saturday, keep that there.
Yeah, actually Friday wouldn't be any good because then we'd be backed up.
Back
for
with
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, so Tuesday would probably be the best time.
Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Wednesday, Saturday.
Saturday.
7
Yeah,
to
cause
5.
he takes Wednesday out there.
Yeah, and while we're on that, we did some checking today. Sandy did some checking. We're way over this year, way over what the district gives us. They give us about $35,000 a year to do this project, and we get Louisville. We get
25%.
Louisville pays half, and we pay half of the overage, right? Well, we're at 56,000 this year already.
That's usually our budget for the year.
Yeah, so we're right at our budget, but the problem is, whenever you get money from the county, you have to accept everybody from the county. So we have people coming from Alliance, from, Carroll County, we have people coming from literally every aspect of bringing us the stuff. So we need to talk about that maybe in a work session about,
And we also get some commercial people coming
yeah,
in too.
private, well, I would call privatizing, but making it Nimishillen residents only, along with Louisville City residents only. Lake Township did that 3 years ago, and the volume was cut in half immediately. So I think we could be, she said it's amazing. And then what you do, then you charge $25 a year to have a ticket or a card or a sticker on your car to get in. And we have to man the gate or go to a power gate one day, and then she said
Yeah.
they're making money on the system now, covering costs and equipment and labor hours and everything else, versus they were losing just like us. We're not losing, it's a good service, but I think we need to be, responsible with that. And we've talked about it before.
I know, I just can't, well, we pay like, it averages about 25%, so the grant covers about 50%.
Yeah.
City pays 25, we pay 25, and it's usually around 15,000 a year, so it's not, I mean, I know this year it's gonna go up, but if you look at our budget, it's like 0.3%.
Oh, no, I know.
That's,
Yeah.
That's why I hate to,
Right.
because it's hard to quantify
Yeah.
what our hauling is gonna go down to, because we let everybody in, so we don't know how much it's new in Louisville. And then we have to pay the guy or whoever's gonna take the ticket, so that's gonna add to it. So that's why it's hard for me to reconcile how to improve that, because we don't have space for the gate.
Right.
We
don't have space now.
Yeah,
We have twice the volume that we might,
yeah, so.
that
it's-
we really probably should have in my, I've
Yeah,
been talking to the
possibly,
road guys
yeah.
and everybody else.
So it's something to sort out, that's.
Yeah, I just think it's getting kind of out of hand, and then the cost of the dumpsters and the fuel surcharges and all that keeps going up and up and up, so.
Nothing going down.
So I think we could bring it up in a work session.
Sure.
And for, I'm gonna work on it a little bit more.
Yeah, we gotta figure out if we could get a gate, would make it that was the problem with the traffic and the swiping of the cart, you know, like how Plain,
Yeah,
they have a great, but they've got the space.
Right, but I think you can man it for the first year and see the volume that you get. If it does decrease it, and then next year put a gate up.
Like last year when we had that issue, you popped out, opened the gate up and had them do you around.
Right.
Now on Saturday, that's fine, but if these guys are working, we're not gonna be able to
Right,
do that.
well, they were blocking the
To
road
me,
and
the
the
best
buses.
idea would be go back where our salt shed was. If you had the gate there where the fence was, people could pull in like Plain, do the gate, and then turn around, but I don't think cause we'd have to redo the salt shed and all that. You know what I mean? To me, that would be, everybody's off the street.
Right,
Yeah, that's
You
important.
pull
get
off
them
the
road.
street, and then you put the gate where the fence is.
but you may get half the amount of people that we're getting now, is my point.
Right.
Yeah.
So
But
we
then
may
you
not,
could
we
have
might
it
have
open
plenty
24 hours,
of, but we
you know,
may have plenty of space now.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah,
It could be, it
Yeah.
could be plenty.
Okay, alright.
yeah.
Well, I just wanted to bring it to your
Yep.
guys' attention,
Yep.
so I make a motion
ideas.
to change the waste hours to 7 AM to 5 PM on Tuesdays. No, we're gonna wait, right, for that extra day? You wanna wait for the extra day?
When's time change coming?
No, it's not sold.
November
November
15th,
5th.
Couple weeks yet.
November 5th.
Actually, it's the last weekend of October this year.
Oh, is
It's
it
early.
this year?
Yeah, it's early this
All
year.
the time changes earlier.
What was the first weekend?
Maybe we'll add a day at the next meeting. You wanna do that? Or do you wanna start the
We
day?
should start it because they could start dropping this
Okay.
week.
November 5th.
Time changes
I know.
November 5th.
We must have the calendar, Michael.
So maybe we'll start it as of the week of, the last week of the month, effective October, what do you got?
I
24th?
would do the week of the 23rd.
Yeah.
So like start it
24th.
effective the Tuesday, the 24th.
So effective, I make a motion that we change the waste yard hours from 7 AM to 5 PM, beginning October 24th, on Tuesday from 7 to 5, Wednesday 7 to 5, Saturday 7 to 5.
Great,
Second.
I have a motion to second, voting please?
George,
Yes.
Jennifer,
yes.
and Don.
Yes.
Okay, number 15, we talked to council on that issue there, that rezoning. There was a step miss that we have to, that needs to be fixed, so we're gonna table that for now and go into concerns of the citizens. Joe Mogus. State your name, your address.
My name's Joe Bogus, I live at 4285 Fargo Avenue. And you said you're just gonna go ahead and table that zoning thing? Well, there's no sense in me talking.
Yeah, regional planning has to give a stamp.
Actually, in case something does happen, the only thing that concerns me is the water issue. Yeah, and, you know, I know that there's gotta be a plug in that spot between Fargo Avenue and the end of his property somewhere.
Due west.
Yeah, west, because if it's bubbling up on Fargo Avenue there through the grate, but nothing coming out the other end of the pipe, and there's
Right.
something wrong
Right.
in through there, and it's a long stretch. And I know somebody's gotta have a camera, you could run down through there and see if you can find something. If they don't, you know, like if he doesn't build a building and then someone says they're gonna have to, if they would go ahead with his plan, that they would have to make the water issue better than it is today. But if they don't do that, then nothing at all gets done. So I thought maybe somebody at least
Checking.
check it out,
Yeah, I'll
just
talk to
either
you.
way. Either way, that way we'd be kind of covered on it.
Yeah, is this your cell number? I can call you at this number, is that right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
all right, thanks, Joe.
all right.
Jerry Joseph.
My name is Jerry Joseph, I live at 6132 Columbus Road, Louisville. And I just started coming to these meetings when the Peach Street fiasco was going on, people were upset about that. And what I've noticed since then,
They had it at the beginning.
only two people have spoke up against it, and I know you couldn't probably do anything about it, that was Louisville City, they're gonna do what they wanna do. But the only ones that spoke up against it were Don Keefe and Todd Bosley. My concern is, the other ones that are running for this open seat may side with you guys and not say anything down the road. It might be in my neighborhood the next time. And I'd rather have one or the other, a person on this seat that's gonna say something next time. That's my concern. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jerry. Mr. John Aljanci?
Hi, John Aljanczyk, 1249 Hillmore Street. I'm a member of the Board of Education for Louisville, and first of all, I just want to appreciate the time to talk. I appreciate you guys endorsing the upcoming issue 34, the levy on November 7th, and just wanted to hear, just was here to talk about it briefly. Just it's a $1.835 million substitute levy. I just came to make 2 points. One, this is not a new tax. I know there's some confusion because we've changed the verbiage from an emergency levy to a substitute levy. And basically, I just wanted to come to explain that even more, that basically, we're trying to do the fiscally responsible thing by changing it from an emergency to a substitute. Now, the current taxpayers will pay the exact same, but any new construction will also add revenue by paying this levy. So, when this levy first was passed 10 years ago, if your taxes went up by $100, no matter what your house reappraises for, next year, you will still pay $100. Nothing more, nothing less. So I just wanted to kind of make that point. And two, just having a sense of urgency with this tax levy, because if it doesn't pass this time, we lose that $1.835 million, which is roughly 7% of our budget. And we use that money to maintain the current programming. And right now, we have a lot of great things going on. But great momentum going on both with the city, the township, and the school district. Between our speech and debate, our band, all of our extracurriculars, our athletics, we really have a lot of great momentum. And we're, quite frankly, we're competing against other communities with Amazon building up and the Hall of Fame Village building up. We're competing against other communities for more population and just to maintain our schools, as excellent as they are. So, basically, one last point is, I don't like paying any more tax than I have to, but what's beautiful about this, I look at this levy as an investment in our young people. And this money doesn't go to Columbus, this money doesn't go to Washington DC, this money goes directly to our kids in our school district. And so for me, it's investment in them, and that's an investment worth having. So,
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. A couple of young kids are here. It looks like you guys are in high school. Any of you guys want to speak?
Just want our signatures and go home.
Yeah. Well, thanks for getting involved. It's not fun coming to these, I'm sure, for you guys, but it's very important. I mean, you have a vote as you turn 18, and you get a house, and you start paying taxes, you have a few kids, next thing you know, it's real money, but it's a good thing. When I sell a house, they ask, is there internet? That's the first thing they want to know. Do I have high-speed internet so I can work from home? And then, what's the school system? What's the school system like? That's the truth. And then it goes beyond that, how many acres and whatever else. So we appreciate you and kids coming in, and we'll sign you up here right now before we go into executive session, if that's okay. You want to read that? Sure.
Enter an executive session authorized under ORC 121.22 G1 to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official, or the investigation of charges or complaints against a public employee, official, licensee, or regulated individual, unless the employee, official, licensee, or regulated individual requests a public hearing by Division G1 of Section 121.22 of the revised code.
At 7:19 p.m.
Did I get a second?
I have a motion to second voting, please.
George,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
and Don.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna go into executive session. You guys, if you want signatures quick, we could do that for you. Thanks for
Come on
coming
up.
in, everybody.